What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Ghost. I'm coming to you from inside my truck. Thought I'd drop this video to speak on relationships and trucking again. I'm dropping this video to talk about dealing with breakups. Dealing with the breakup, little tips and tricks to help you if you're an over-the-road driver. Just give y'all some of Ghost's formulas and advice on getting past and getting over a relationship that is no longer around. I'm just speaking from experience. I've been in 2 relationships in the almost 8 years that I've been out here on the road. I went through a marriage, and I went through where I was dating somebody, we got engaged and called everything off and broke up. So I'm giving my advice on, tips and tricks on, just moving on after all that. Some advice too. Let me see, the biggest one that I learned, because when I went through my divorce, the biggest thing that I learned with that was, do not go and jump into a serious relationship right after. Right after. Basically, you can't really call it a rebound relationship, because I had my rebound relationship before that. But then this relationship came on, and it was supposed to have been just dating, being able to have somebody I come home to, take out to eat, and nothing too serious right off the bat. But shit happens, situations happen, and it ended up becoming something serious. And it ended up becoming a situation where I had to take care of a woman, and I had to just teach her everything. Which, that was a bad combination, because I was already going through a divorce. I was mentally messed up. I was emotionally messed up. I was just in a weird place back then. So that was my biggest pitfall, was jumping into a serious relationship, which, when it really comes down to it, I was kind of forced into it. Not gonna go into detail about it, because it's neither here nor there. It's the past. But the shit happened, and I paid for it throughout the whole relationship. It is what it is at this point in time. So that's one of the biggest things that I can tell anybody that's dealing with a breakup right now. Don't jump into nothing serious. Don't jump into anything stupid serious right off the bat, because you're going to be going through all sorts of emotions. Your mind's going to be all over the place. And then one day you're going to wake up and be like, fuck. Like, what did I get myself into? Because it happened to me. And then you're going to be like, God damn, shit. Then you're going to try to work it out, and the shit just is not going to work, because not only you had your issues, but the person that you jumped into this relationship with has their own issues too. So when you got 2 people that just have all this shit going on, it's just a bad combination of fucked upness. I'm just going to keep it 1,000 with y'all. So, it is what it is. So that's why I say, when it comes to that, don't jump into nothing too crazy and serious right after the relationship. Give yourself time to heal. Grow closer to God, or whatever type of spiritual being, or whatever find some type of something to keep you preoccupied. Find something to be preoccupied. If you're an over-the-road driver, I know it sucks, because we be out here driving 10 hours a day. You got the super truckers that be out here driving 24 hours a day. And that's just a whole lot of time to think, and your mind be all tripping and be just fucking with you, and you going down the road and you just getting mad, getting sad, getting all emotional, and wanting to just do dumb shit. So find somebody you can talk to. Find some way to channel all that negative energy into something positive. So if you own a fleet, if you are an owner-operator, write out a business plan. Find something that's going to help you just keep your mind off of that and off of that stuff. If you got to talk to somebody, jump on the phone and talk to somebody. Because, we don't need nobody out here running their truck off a cliff or into people or just doing some crazy shit. Because it happens. It happens. So the best advice I can give anybody is to find something that keeps you preoccupied. Now, when it comes to dating and talking to people and doing stuff like that, that's perfectly fine. We're all human at the end of the day. We need some type of human affection, and we need to flirt with people. And if you need your balls drained, you need to go get the balls drained. I don't know what y'all do, but for us men, we got to get our balls drained. So if you got to physically drain it yourself, or you got to find somebody to go drain your balls, go do that. You got to get your rocks off. So, on top of, being focused, find some way to get your rocks off, relieve some stress. However best suits you, just figure out how to do it. Let me see what else. That's really like the basics of everything. For me, like I told myself, dealing with, that situation, and then with the next relationship that didn't last and didn't work, you just got to understand why it didn't work. Whether it was you or the other person, or, 9 times out of 10, you got to look at why something didn't work out. You got to, meet your heart in the closet, talk to yourself, and just reevaluate just everything in your life. Look at why stuff didn't work, and you got to tell yourself, I'm not going to take that into the next relationship or the next situation I get myself into. That's something that, I was trying to do when it came to my marriage and all that, and going through the divorce. But like I said before, that whole situation was just crazy out the gate. So, it is what it is. I'm surprised it lasted as long as it did. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, like I told myself, moving forward, I know what not to bring into the next relationship. I know what not to do in the next relationship. I know how to handle situations and communicate and everything else for the next relationship. When it comes to me, I'm the type of dude, I'm like this. I don't really got friends like that. I probably got, I would say 2 actual friends that I hang out with, physically hang out with. But we don't be doing boys trips and stuff like that, and we just don't do stuff like that. So for me, I like taking trips. I like vacationing. I like going out to eat. I like dressing up. I like doing bougie shit. So I find it gay if I'm gonna do bougie shit with other dudes. That's just not me. So for me, I like taking women out. If I see a woman that is attractive, and we kicking it off real good, and we got good chemistry, of course, I like going on dates. Some people call it tricking, some people call it simping. Fuck it. If you got it, you got it. So people gonna have their opinions about whatever. So it is what it is. Like I told myself, I'm gonna just date. But for me, I went through the whole phase of my life. When I was in college, I was a big ass hoe. I had a woman every single day of the week. But I got past all that. And then I got to a point where it's like, you know what? For me, I'm going to take one woman out, and I'm going to show her a good time. Some people call it spoiling. Some people call it, like I said, simping, tricking, whatever you want to call it. But at the end of the day, it's my money. I'm going to blow it however I want. Shoot, I can't take it with me when I die, so I might as well enjoy it while I'm on earth. So for me, I like spoiling women. That's me. That's just what I do. I like spoiling myself too, but at the same time, I like dressing up, going out. I would take a woman out to eat or on a trip before I took my homeboys, because that's just, I've never been that type of dude. Whenever I went somewhere, I always had, a female on my side, and what can I say? I like pulling up with a woman on the side of me. I don't like pulling up in a car full of dudes. I've never been that type of dude. It's just a player in me. That's player to me, to be able to just take a woman out. Most people, they got their own opinions about it. People be like, oh, well, your exes did this, and they blew money that, and they left, and blah, 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 blah. At the end of the day, money comes and goes. Fuck it. People, opinions are like assholes. Everybody got them. So, I mean, it is what it is. So, like I told myself, after this last relationship ended, I'm done trying to chase it and fix it and be there. I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to go out and I'm going to enjoy myself. I'm going to find me a nice little dime piece that I can sit on my shoulder, or sit on my side, and we can go out and see the world, and I can take her out to eat. We can go on nice trips and shit. And we can just enjoy ourselves. So that's what I wanted, and that's what I went after. And most people, they're gonna have their opinions about it. I don't care. At the end of the day, I'm happy. So, I can focus on my company, because that's what I did. Decided to focus on my company, get closer to God, and just, find somebody that I can entertain. They can entertain me, and I can drain my balls. Because I ain't using my hand. Hell no, I'm past that. That shit got old quick. So, at the end of the day, you gotta do what makes you happy out here. Especially being an over-the-road driver, because this road will get the best to you, and you will be tripping. So, you just gotta find, have people to talk to, get stuff off your chest. Just reach out to people. Don't be sitting out here on the road depressed and looking all lonely and shit. Do stuff to make yourself happy. Find yourself, because that's what I had to do. I had to find myself. When I found myself, I realized I'm one sexy ass man, and I'm going to enjoy my life and live my best life and not care what people think. Just, build that self-confidence up and that self-love. That's what's going to truly take you over the top when it comes to making sure you get your goals accomplished and everything else in life that you want to accomplish, and you want all the peace and prosperity and love to come at you. You got to find self-love first. When you learn to love yourself, everything else will follow suit. And you learn to get closer to God or whatever type of spiritual being that, you are into. If you ain't into that, then, go worship a rock or some shit. But, that's what will bring you the most happiness. And then sooner or later, that right person to come into your life when you least expect it. But you really got to focus on yourself. That's the best advice I can give anybody. Because I know I had people comment about, my little lady friend, everybody like, oh, who's that? Love this and love that. And you got some lonely ass people out there. I'll tell you, they making up some damn stories. But, it is what it is. Let them think whatever they want. At the end of the day, I'm living my best life. So, with that being said, I hope you guys took something from this video. I hope you guys learned something from this video. When it comes to breakups, they all suck. But at the end of the day, there is light at the end of the tunnel. Trust and believe. I know I done been through 2 of them. Shit, I'm probably setting a record right now. But I don't give a damn. So, with that being said, I'll catch y'all in the next video. I think I'm going to start little relationship videos. Since nobody really talks about relationships and trucking. So I'm going to just start talking about it. Fuck it. But at the end of the day, I wish everybody the best. I hope you guys are being safe out there during this coronavirus. So yeah, love, peace, prosperity, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Deuces.